And hello everyone, and welcome to a new Monday stream here on Access the Animus. My name is Marco, and today we're back playing the Mastery Challenge game mode for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Last week we left off the stream on Tuesday when the update was released, and we had to still complete some of the challenges. Then we moved on to the Ostara Festival. So here we are with our new Monday stream where we're going to try and complete the Mastery Challenge. While we have a look at what happened in the last few days and also have a look at the future content for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So, let's see. Sary is already trying to do, I think, one of the toughest challenges here, where basically you have to infiltrate inside, never get spotted, never assassinate anyone, find a prisoner and then take them outside while still not being spotted. So hello Crafting Ranger, welcome to the stream. Hello Skatha, Manjira, welcome to the stream. Is everything working? Seems it is. Okay. So, I'm good. And you, Manjira, how is it going? How was the weekend? I spent it, along with Sary, watching going to the Imola Grand Prix, the Formula 1 Grand Prix. We went there live to watch it. Ferrari didn't really win or had like a great result, but it was fun nonetheless. It was raining cats and dogs. It was crazy. This was the hardest from the Raven challenges from part 2, says Skata. So good of Sary to start with this one. This one was honestly really cool. Also, I sent you a message. Oh yes, Crafty, I still have to get back to you on your messages. Throughout the weekend we were pretty busy, and pretty much we stayed offline other than sharing some pictures from the Grand Prix. So I'm gonna get back to you in once the stream is over. Horfa, welcome to the stream. You made it in time this time. Hello. So nice that you make it in time so that we can have we can chill together, discuss the game and what happened in the last few days and what might be happening in the future. So yeah. This is the challenge that Sary started last Tuesday. She was doing pretty well up until she was spotted around this part of the challenge. I think that this is still the very first moment where you can get spotted like that, and it's already over. But I mean, you can also go on. You don't have to. You can just run away and hope that they do not spot you anymore. You can try and stay non-lethal, but you need to, go away and then go back. In order to finish Mastery Challenge, you don't have to do to get the gold medal at all the challenges. Actually, you just need bronze, so they're not too tough to complete, even though this one is still pretty tough. You can get bronze, I think, if you loot all the chests, and even if you assassinate the guards, I think you can get the bronze. But it's very like you get very close to the just bronze and nothing more. But like it can get on your nerves so that you can start and assassinate all the enemies and get some payback. CCTV News, welcome to the stream. Is there a PS trophy for all gold in part 2? Because there is an achievement for all gold on part 2 on Xbox. There should be on the PlayStation at least. I think I've seen this morning on the forums boards that there were some issues between the trophies on PS5 and PS4. There is a trophy at least for PS4 because I still have a PS4 and I saw the trophies that were released before the patch was even announced, and it had a trophy if you get gold on all of them, and I think that's the only trophy. Well, last time with part 1, there was both a trophy for just getting bronze and another trophy for getting gold, but in this case, I think there's only the trophy for getting gold. Skatha is saying you can steal the key while he's moving. That way you can try and loot the chest in one go. That is what Sary is thinking to do, but now the guard is super angry, so it's probably gonna be tougher because they move super fast. Hello Hernan, welcome to the stream. That's weird why there isn't one on Xbox. Yeah, it's weird. I think it's an issue or an error because usually the trophies are the same or samey as the ones that are released on the PlayStation Network. So I think they might be needing to fix that at some point. I think there were also some issues with the challenges on the Ubisoft Connect platform, as it's always the case with new updates. But yeah, in time everything will work, I guess. XXX playing, welcome to the stream as well. All of our aficionados are here. You have never seen the Goliath moving backwards. Yes, they when you get them all riled up, it is a bug. That's for sure. They shouldn't be moving like that, but I feel like Mastery Challenge because they feel I like the Mastery Challenges because they feel a lot more like AC than the rest of Valhalla. In terms of gameplay, I would say yes. Mastery Challenge are Valhalla's version of the 100% synchronization limitations. There was something like that in the King's Quest or whatever they were called in the Wrath of the Druids DLC, but these are very much like the 100% constraints from the Ezio games and even the Unity and Syndicate. Ouch. I mean, you can stay there and they might not attack you. Oh, he's still attacking you. But they can't hit you. That's weird. Hello, Jackals. Have you read the comic yet? Yes. If you're talking about Forgotten Myths Part 2, our review is completed. We need to just upload it. Should be ready tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. If you have any questions about Forgotten Myths or any other comic, feel free to ask them in the comments, in the chat. I'll be hopefully ready to answer them. Hello, Muttley. Welcome to the stream. Doomslayer, you made it today as well. You're always up since super early in the morning. It's like your entry, it's like your entrance in the stream. I've been up since, and then that time. As always, I feel so happy that even if you guys are tired like that, you'd like to join us even just for a few minutes and have some easygoing chat, nothing super heavy to discuss or nothing super strong. Just have fun while we're playing a Mastery Challenge, and we are the ones that are getting super frustrated while playing, but you don't have to. Pretty much. Who else is going to transmog their best 5 armors into the legacy outfits to put them in the new armory building? Yes, this is there have been some news about the armory building that is going to be released in May. We may do a video on that as well. But yeah, what we know as of now is that the armory will be added in May to Valhalla. It's a new building that is going to be added to the settlement, and in there you will be able to create your own builds that you can equip at any time wherever you are in the world. So yeah, Orpha is suggesting to put all the legacy outfits there so that it looks like the similar rooms, I guess, in Assassin's Creed Unity, Syndicate, and even before, and Black Flag as well. So and Rogue as well. So I get what you were going for, I guess. I was hoping to do that since the game launched. I do agree that a lot of fans have been asking for a room like that. I was surprised to see so many fans excited about this room. It's a nice reaction considering how most reactions towards the post-launch have been pretty negative in this year and a half. So it's nice to see something. Some positive reactions even to the post-launch. Sound good like bear and wolf are impossible. Oh yeah, I think we might do some of those, even though from the last stream, actually what we left to do were mostly the stealth sessions, but there is one location that we actually never even went to, so we're going to do that as well, depending on how much time we will need to complete here. I'm doing the main quest in Ragnarok. I'm enjoying it. Matley, all the power to you. It's something that I mentioned in our past streams as well. If you guys are enjoying any kind of content, even in the post-launch content for Valhalla, I'm just happy for you guys. I'm sad that sometimes I wasn't able to find a lot of enjoyment in some of these pieces of content, even though I always try to see the positive sides as well, and not just bash on those. I did the same in the analysis for Dawn of Ragnarok. Our first 2 videos of that analysis were very much bashing on the DLC. I ranted a lot. The other 3 videos are more constructive, and they do showcase some of the nice and positive story aspects of the DLC. So there's good and bad, in my opinion, in that DLC. There's more bad than good, but it is what it is. Hello Tailgate, welcome to the stream. I have mostly been playing Alan Wake Remastered and Far Cry 6 over the weekend. Alan Wake Remastered, I don't think... No, I haven't played it, but I really enjoyed the original. We spent so much time playing with Sary, and I really like the songs in those games, in the Remedy games, by the fictional band called the All Gods of Asgard. Some of those songs are so good. I still have them in my playlist after so many years. Crafting Ranger, just wondering, how do you redeem your XP and Opal rewards after completing all the weekly challenges? You need to go on the Ubisoft Connect platform. I think that's www.ubiconnect.com or something like that. Just Google it. Or as Orpha is suggesting, you can also download the Ubisoft Connect app on your smartphone or your smart device. And you will have to log in with your Ubisoft Uplay credentials. And once you're in, you get inside Valhalla. You will find all the games tied to your profile, and when you get inside those pages, you will find the rewards that you can get, the challenges that you can complete, and the challenges that you have completed already. And in there, you will be able to claim your rewards pretty much. I personally can't wait for Alan Wake 2 next year. I would love to play Alan Wake 2. I very much loved the first game. I don't think we played the DLCs and the American side content. I don't remember what it was called, but I do remember having very good memories about the first game. Tired between night shift, streak 3 done, rest of the day off, and then 3 more night shift. Wow, Skata, that's crazy. 313, welcome to the stream. Will Ubisoft be sold? What will Assassin's Creed story ending be? That builds on the rumors of a potential Ubisoft buyout. Seemingly there have been some talks between some, was it like hedge funds, or I don't remember who it was, that has been in preliminary talks about buying out Ubisoft, but it's like very early talks that could end up anywhere. So and I'm not even sure if that's like official news. Like these are like rumors about talks happening, but nothing solid or confirmed yet. So I wouldn't absolutely know, and I don't know, but like if they, I would imagine that any company buying Ubisoft, they would try and continue milking their most successful franchise. I don't think even an outsider would decide to end Assassin's Creed and then move on with other projects. Did you play Control? I did not, but I wanted to. There are so many games in my backlog. I don't know. But I really wanted to play it. I saw that like the environments there are so good. I saw a lot of photo mode pictures. They are so good to look at. And it seems like the story is also pretty cool. So one day. Marcus, do you know anything about that rumor that Ubisoft is going to be purchased by Sony/Microsoft? I don't think. The rumor that I heard were there were two companies or funds, but it wasn't Sony or Microsoft. Yeah, the Poets of the Fall are the band. I remember looking them up. Those are the band that performed the music in the Remedy games. I remember enjoying another song by the Poets of the Fall called Carnival of Rust. There are some very good songs by that band. When do you think Ezio Black Robes are coming? I'm not sure if the Ezio Black Robes are officially found in the files. I think they have been modded in. I'm not sure they are actually coming. I think there have been rumors that mention that there's going to be an Ezio Revelation outfit coming at some point. As other rumors were trying to confirm that there was going to be a Unibear, and there is a Unibear in the game. I'm not sure if there's going to be an actual... Wow, that was good, Sary. If there's going to actually be a black outfit for Ezio, because they already had one. Like a black Ezio outfit. They already had an Ezio outfit. I don't see them doing another legacy outfit for Ezio. But I might be mistaken. I think... did I miss some? Tim Horn, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Control is such an amazing game. Looking at it, I do agree. Yeah, I know, right? I might do only 20 hours per week or 60 hours per week. It varies, and lists I get are pretty random. 9 to 12 hours now night shift. That's crazy. That's super hard. At this point, I think for Secret Blood Festival or earlier. So the black Ezio outfit is actually a thing, an official thing. I thought it was just like a mod or something. But yeah, I also think that some of the outfits will be released with the 15th anniversary that is coming in November. I can't see that happening. I think that Andy Reloads already found stuff about potential anniversary stuff even months ago, so I can see that happening again. I can see that happening in November, probably not earlier than that, even though the tattoos were released actually a few weeks and months ago. I expected those to drop also in November, but apparently that's not the case. Did you ever play Assassin's Creed Rogue and get the Viking outfit? Yes, we did back in the day. It was like those that kind of fighting Viking with the helmet. That was so good, Sary. I was not able to do that way. You got silver.
Yeah.
That was an amazing job. Maybe with the stream, I can ask you to do it again in my game. No, she's saying no. Piotr, hello. If about Assassin's Creed, a new game, For Honor, the throwback event is coming in 3 days. I don't have For Honor on the PC, but I've seen that there is the throwback event that they did last year. They're going to do it again with some improvement and some new stuff. We could try and download For Honor and just play that. Could do that, honestly. To do something different with the Assassin's Creed event. I've never been a fan of For Honor. I remember they back in the day they also called us to try the game's beta. I think I don't recall if it was online or during a convention, but it felt like a super heavy game. Like the mechanics were super heavy, and I was never able to time the combat properly. So I guess the issue was on me, but we could try and go back to that. Like the Assassin's Creed event in For Honor very much looks, it looks amazing, at least in the trailer. So we could try that. Sarah, great job. You did nail it. Congrats. It's kind of annoying that we have to wait. Oh wow, you guys are attacking. Attacking us so much. It's kind of annoying that we have to wait that long. They're not even going to release anything notable. Yeah, I mean, at this point, there's going to be something in May, so I don't expect anything huge to happen in the remaining days in April, and then we're going to have update 1.5.2, and there's going to be at some point again in May the new loadout building, the armory building. What is your opinion on Rogue? Underrated or not? I'm gonna say yes, but at the same time, because it's nice to play as a Templar, I have gripes with the story in that the story very much reverts the Templars and Assassins, and immediately, like, suddenly the Templars are the good guys and the Assassins are the guys that always do like the most negative things they could do. They are okay if they create earthquakes in the world and stuff like that. For a franchise that is trying to portray that both the Assassins and the Templars are not really good or bad. In that regard, I think that Rogue fails, but in terms of feeling like you're playing as a Templar and like trying to do something different and trying to see things from the other side, that is very cool. So in that regard, it is an underrated game, and it's a compact story. It ties with Freedom Cry, it ties with Adewale. It ties with a lot of stuff, so I did like the game. I wouldn't put it among my top 3 Assassin's Creed games, but I think it's bashed too much, for sure. Did you hear that Ubisoft might be selling their company? Yes, I mentioned it earlier. I did hear that. It's just, at the moment, it's just talks, and I think that this kind of talks can happen a lot of times, and then it might just never get to a conclusion. And this time, the information got to the public, and I wonder how many other times this happened. So I'm not thinking too much of this. I think that I saw a message in the chat. Ospot, welcome to the stream. There's the new riddle. Eaten by darkness, the darkness marches to its tribulation. Who is this person? I love that you are bringing a new riddle at any stream that we're having. Uh, I don't like that I usually miss it, but eaten by darkness, the darkness marches to its tribulation. And it's a person. It's eaten by darkness. And the darkness marches to its tribulation. Eaten by darkness, it could be a sage. Like Basim, maybe. But why does it marches to tribulation? I will mull over it. You guys in the chat, if you have a solution for Ostbot's riddle, let me know. We can try and figure it out. In the meantime, Skata also add to my do list 4 kids, 2 cats and dogs. You're so busy, my dude. Wow. Tailgate AC Origins comes to Game Pass this year. Oh, I saw that. That's pretty cool, actually. All the games adding to Game Pass are like this. Like the way in which the Game Pass works is so incredible to me. I can't even keep up with the normal games releasing, so I wouldn't be able to use Game Pass properly with the time I have at my disposal. But the idea, the concept of the Game Pass is so cool. May is the River Raid update for new gear with the armory, and assume new free content will come in June. Yes, I think that they mentioned that in May we will have new River Raids or new rewards for the River Raids. And then there's the armory building. What else? Do you think they will add new maps for River Raids 3? Honestly... if I have to be honest, I don't really care. I hope they do, because at least it will feel less boring and repetitive and painful to go through those. If it's the old maps just for new rewards, it will feel painful, and I will probably we will do that just in the streams and won't go back, because it's too. It's to me, it's not a really successful mode. At least it's really not something that I like. There's already a lot of raids that you can do in the main game and post-launch content. Having a game mode being raids on steroids is not really nice, honestly. Then we will stream it so that we can show it to you. But it's not amazing. I do prefer the Mastery Challenge to the River Raids for sure. Yes, and yes, to answer your question, Orpha, if it's going to be a River Raids 3, we are going to do the raids. I don't know where, but if it's going to be a third map, it's either a mythological stuff that has been cut from Dawn of Ragnarok, or it's generic England maps. I have no idea. Honestly, Crafting Ranger, I think new game mode will be new content, and I don't know, we will maybe some map packs through River Raids. I think there have been some rumors already, and some of the game files have mentioned a River Raids pack 3 or something like that. I don't know if that's going to actually happen in the games, but it could be, actually. Rogue is top 10 for me. As in, it's the 10th in your top games list, or is it ranking better in your top 10? Not New Game Plus. Sorry, too early to say this. Yes, I think that it is too early to discuss New Game Plus, because the producer has mentioned that New Game Plus might be added towards the end of the cycle of the game, if I'm not mistaken. I have to catch up with all your comments. Okay. 4th expansion for Valhalla. I think Andy Reloads mentioned that there might be some Niflheim content, but I wouldn't call it a 4th expansion yet. I don't think Andy mentioned that. He just mentioned that there might be a boss fight in there or something like that. I might be mistaken though. Um, um, so honestly, not sure that encompasses the rumors about a Frost DLC that XXX Plane 12 is mentioning. I'm not sure. As of now, it surely can only be a rumor because it wasn't announced properly. But from what I've heard, it's not. I mean, it could be. It's going to be a DLC if it is. If it happens, it's going to be a DLC in that you download the content. But I wouldn't expect it to be a proper, huge expansion for Valhalla. I may be wrong, but I don't expect full story with full new game mechanics and anything and everything. I don't think that's gonna happen with Valhalla. Could be a game mode or some kind of new activity like Tombs of the Fallen, but I don't expect that to be a huge piece of content with a huge map. Again, I might be mistaken. We'll see. We'll see in the next weeks and months probably. Racket Fred, welcome to the stream. You love our work. Thank you so much. How you break down and understand Yisu language is beyond me. About the Yisu language, maybe. Well, not soon, but soon-ish we might have a tiny video about some new stuff that we might have found about the Yisu language. We still need to check that. So, fingers crossed. We'll see about that. But yeah, I can't wait to see if there's going to be any more Isu language happening at some point. Andy Relos again released the text that was found in the game files that we translated already on our social media. So we can at least expect the Isu language to come at some point in the future. In Valhalla, we don't know in what kind of form. It seems like it might be discussed in the subtitles by some characters, so it will be pronounced rather than being written. But again, we don't know yet. And anything is subject to change when it's found in the game files while it's not in the actual game. So soon we will know, I guess. Crafting Ranger, I think Niflheim will come in an expansion similar to the crossover event. Yeah, that might be more the case. Not a full expansion, but still a good chunk of content that is free for people. That could be the case. The Isle of Skye was a pretty good map. A pretty empty map as well, I would say. Not a lot of stuff to do in there. You can complete the crossover in... Well, the story in 2 hours, less than 2 hours, and the side activities in another hour or so. Which to me, as a type of a free content, that is more than enough. It's very enjoyable. The Odyssey and Valhalla content were very enjoyable, especially the Odyssey part. So, if it were something like that, I would be okay with it. Even though I really would like them to stop doing mythological stuff for a bit. So I would prefer another crossover rather than a Niflheim kind of content, but we'll see. Didn't Jose say that New Game Plus will be one of the last things they would add to the game? Yes, that's actually what I was mentioning earlier. The live producer Jose Araiza actually mentioned that New Game Plus, if it's going to be added, or I don't recall if he said if or when, but because of the nature of the game, it might be added at the end of the game so that it can encompass all the side activities at any time that you would like to play in your New Game Plus save file. Orfa, why do you think Dawn of Ragnarok was codenamed Meteor? I always thought it was curious that a meteor was part of Mastery Challenge. I think that Dawn of Ragnarok experienced a lot of changes throughout the development process. So maybe it involved a meteor, or maybe because the story is very much tied to to the ending, that to the Toba catastrophe and whatnot. Maybe they wanted a meteor to be involved in this, or maybe it was just a code name to reference some aspects of the story or the gameplay that were then cut, because there's no meteor in the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC, and the meteor that appears is in the Mastery Challenge, like you mentioned, and now Mastery Challenge Part 2 establishes that meteor also did not really happen, it was an illusion. So there's no real meteor other than the ones that you can experience randomly when you're walking around England. So those are the only real meteors that you can see and you can find in Valhalla. Muttley, do you think Rift is going to be any good? What are your thoughts on it? I think that yes, I expect it to be good is probably too much, but I expect it to have more features that hardcore fans have been asking for some time. At least, like, the rumors are mentioning that you will be playing as Basim, you will be playing in Baghdad, so Middle East content at last. And also, we do know that it's going to be a tinier game, it's a more compact game, so not a huge RPG game. And I think some of the rumors also mentioned that there's going to be the RPG aspects will be ditched, at least in this game, and it might revert to a more action adventure kind of approach. So even just for that, it could be really cool. And then because we know that Basim is trapped in the Yggdrasil machine at the end of the events in Valhalla, it means that the story involving Basim will only take place before the events in Valhalla, and before the events in Valhalla, Basim was an assassin, it was a hidden one. And also a master assassin within the hidden ones. So I hope that we can see him in his assassin days. So if he's the main character in Rift, we might see some more assassin-y mechanics there, some more assassin missions. So if that's going to be the case, it could be interesting for the long-time fans for sure, which would match the 15 years anniversary pretty well. Maybe Niflheim is part 2 of Dawn of Ragnarok. I hope not. I would hope that Dawn of Ragnarok dies there. Like, it's completed. It's a completed project. Let's not go back to it. In my opinion, let's just create other stories and not build on that. I mean, the ending, it will have to be picked up at some point because it's a cliffhanger. But I wouldn't be too interested in a Dawn of Ragnarok Part 2, especially. I think that also Ubisoft is not really interested in that because of how bad it was received. Dawn of Ragnarok didn't really have any kind of warm reactions. Like, I didn't see anyone talking about it other than hardcore fans complaining about it. So I think the only person that really enjoyed the DLC was Andy Reloads. So or at least I didn't see. Well, I did see a few of you guys mentioning that they enjoyed Dawn of Ragnarok in the chat. We had some of you even today, so it's not like nobody liked it, but compared to the usual percentage of people that enjoy Ubisoft content, that was much lesser. So yeah. Tailgate, I'm really looking forward to God of War Ragnarok. Hopefully we will see more gameplay soon in the E3 timeframe. I would expect that as well, because they have been mentioning this quite a few times in the communication by Sony, and they have only been mentioning it without showing any more gameplay. So I think that the E3 window is a good chance to expect more stuff on God of War, as it will probably be the case, or Summer Game Festival. Like, Summer Game Fest also in August, I think, or July. That's also a good chance for new games or like for already announced games to showcase their development state. My hope for Dawn of Ragnarok was to see Ragnarok and not just talk about it. The death of Odin after the seven method and stuff. Yeah, I hope to see that. I hope to see even just a cutscene of that, but maybe they were also gunning for that and then they cut it or like ditched it. In my pre-Dawn of Ragnarok videos, I did say, hey, this is called Dawn of Ragnarok, so the story will be about the prequel to the Ragnarok scene. But hopefully we can see at least a cutscene about that. Sadly, that wasn't the case, but we didn't even see Loki, so not seeing Loki in a story about how Loki killed Baldur wasn't a really good sign to expect stuff about Ragnarok, I would say. Don't you think it's a little silly for 4,000 generations to successfully have a female descendant and to pass on the correct message so that Hildur can be avenged? Also, Hildebrand, now you're not Odin. Yeah. The ending of Mastery Challenge is a thing to behold, in my opinion. The actual ending is very weird. I wouldn't call it just necessarily bad, but I would say that is really super weird, with Eivor always being none the wiser about who she is. We see Hildebrand being absolutely prone on vengeance on Eivor, and then she says, you are super wise, so I will pledge to you. We might see the ending now. Towards the end of the stream, we'll see. And I don't think that Mastery Challenge Part 2 is the proper content for where Eivor shows that she's wise. I think that Mastery Challenge is one of the pieces of content where Eivor shows to be a slowpoke, like where she shows to be super slow in understanding what is happening around her. So that's not really wise of her. Hildebrand could have said anything about Eivor other than you're wise. Like you are powerful. You are cunning. No, not cunning. You are, I don't know, charismatic. She could have said anything other than you are wise, because she is not wise in this content. And in all the post-launch content in general, Eivor is not super wise. I think being able to turn into a raven was what made Dawn of Ragnarok. Yes. I think that actually the gameplay additions to Dawn of Ragnarok are the best elements of the expansion. The gameplay in Dawn of Ragnarok is something that works very well when you're playing, especially in stealth sessions, but also navigation. They just don't make sense in AC because they are magic stuff. But in terms of feeling in the gameplay, they did feel pretty cool. Like, you can travel to the synchronization points by flying as Odin, and you will be there in 5 seconds without the climbing, considering that the parkour is pretty broken in the DLC. In the game in general. The power that allows you to mask as your enemy, it does feel like a way to increase social stealth, which works really well in the forts. So that's cool. So there are like the teleportation with the bow really acts very cool in some of the stealth situations. Like you can assassinate and then teleport to the roofs, then assassinate again and then teleport away. That feels kind of like Dishonored in a way. But yeah, it's not something that makes sense within AC. So it's good once, it feels nice once, but then it is what it is. Hello Game Boy SR, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you as well. They're saying good luck. I think it's good luck to complete the challenge. I think Sary already got the bronze here. So you're at least trying to get silver. And you have to get the targets. And you have to get the targets with the indirect kills, right? Oh, that's gonna be tough. Especially because the wolves can even get to kill you, so be careful. She literally blindly followed every Hildebrand's word without thinking, so no wisdom. Yes, this is actually something that I'm going to delve in our future analysis. So next analysis, like I mentioned in our previous stream as well, is going to be story analysis of Mastery Challenge Part 2. And there is a good chunk on that. Like, there is a part of the analysis dedicated to how not really wise Eivor is, and how she shows that she is not. Like, she blindly believes to everything that Hildebrand says, save for the part about you believed me to be Odin. That's too much. So Eivor is actually very gullible in Master Challenge. It doesn't feel really nice, in my opinion, and definitely not wise. Definitely not wise. I have to give props to the combat designers who made the gear feel really satisfying to kill enemies with. Yes, I do agree. Sometimes I use it even in the normal worlds, because some of those they feel grounded enough to use. So it does feel like it's a very good weapon, while it is sort of a heavy weapon, but not too much. It's agile enough for you to do stuff and to move fast while hitting the enemy. But it also deals a good amount of damage. So it's a very good weapon, honestly. I prefer it as an additional weapon way more than the sickle, for example. Triton K, welcome to the stream. Long time Assassin's Creed fan of 12 years here. Oh, that's a long time. Finished Dawn of Ragnarok yesterday after getting it for my birthday on April the 16th. Aside for Surtur being underutilized, you absolutely loved it. See, like, this is what I mentioned earlier. Like, there's a variety of opinions on Dawn of Ragnarok, and I'm happy that you enjoyed it. I have gripes with its story and the way the content is delivered. But if you guys enjoyed Dawn of Ragnarok or any other kind of content, for example, I'm not really, like I mentioned earlier, a huge fan of river raids. But if you enjoy doing the raids, and if you enjoy this kind of content, River Raids has a lot of that. So if you enjoy mythology, or if you enjoy the content that Dawn of Ragnarok brings to you, like I always say, all the more power to you. It's more than justified that you can spend more time playing Dawn of Ragnarok if you really like it. There's a lot of stuff to do there. That's for sure. Hernan, at this point, I just want the game to finish. Give us the conclusion of the Tombs of the Fallen and why Eivor went to Vinland. I hope that's the case. They have a number of months from here on out up until November, which is when the game released, and that's where year 2 will finish. And our Sary actually got silver medal. So they have some time, but then also the timing of the release for the content of Valhalla really depends on the announcement for Rift. Like, if they're going to announce Rift soon, then we might see less content coming to Valhalla, because I don't think that Ubisoft wants to cross the message of the Valhalla content and the upcoming Rift information. I don't think that they want to mix that message, so I think that the amount of content that we're going to see in Valhalla will very much depend on the announcement for Rift. Careful. I think they're still seeing you. No? Okay. I feel like the rumored Helheim DLC will be free if you bought Dawn of Ragnarok. Otherwise, it will come bundled with Dawn of Ragnarok, like sort of an official season pass 2. We'll see. It will be a nice move for Ubisoft to acknowledge that $40 was too much to make an additional mythology content free for those who have purchased Dawn of Ragnarok. That would be a nice move. I don't know what they're going to do, because they haven't said anything about the price point. They brought it to $30, I think, for the month of April, and then the offer will be concluded. So not sure if the price will raise again to $40 or whatnot. I just tried the Mastery Challenge. They are nice. Mind Distortion System, welcome to the stream. They are indeed nice. They really are there to challenge your skill and your patience, I'm gonna say. They will test your patience so many times. You really, really need to be good and bide your time and hope that the game does not fail itself, because sometimes that's what it does. Sometimes enemies kill themselves and they ruin your entire run. But other than that, careful. I think Sary is trying to get the wolf close to the other enemy, to the target. I wonder if that's gonna... I just tried the Master Challenge and they're nice. Yes, that's what I was mentioning earlier. Yeah, they are... careful, you cannot heal yourself. Just run away. They're a very good piece of content. The story, in my opinion, is not the best out there, but it's pretty clear that Mastery Challenge was designed with gameplay in mind. So, Orpha Eivor gets betrayed and almost killed. Hildebrand, come to my settlement. Basim suffered trapped for 10,000 years. Yes. Yeah, I also felt sometimes that this vengeance plot through time was very much similar to the Basim plot, and you can of course expect that this vengeance against Odin will not take place, otherwise Eivor would die, and that would feel that would terminate all kind of post-launch content for the game. But yeah, it at times it does feel like Basim's vengeance through time. Oof, that was close. Mind Distortion System, I was not disappointed by Dawn of Ragnarok gameplay and story. Took my time to do it, around 40 hours in total. Wow, I guess you enjoyed it, really. I think that I completed the map in 20 to 22 hours. 22 hours. If you took your time to enjoy it, then good for you, actually. I used to spend a lot of time, not with Dawn of Ragnarok, but with the main game, taking a lot of pictures, recording a lot of videos. So I can understand if you enjoy a piece of content in Valhalla, I can understand that you can spend a lot of time in it, especially because the world, usually the worlds in the Ubisoft games, they really look very good. Wiser Student, welcome to the stream. I popped back in for the first time in months. Finally did Sky and the Mastery Challenges 2. The Ragnarok would have dropped. Thought Ragnarok would have dropped to 25 or less by now. I think it's still 30 on the Ubisoft store. I'm not sure if it's going to change anytime soon. May end up waiting for Tombs 2 to keep playing. Yeah, I also understand this kind of approach, because you just enjoy all the content at the same time instead of just 2 hours and then nothing for a long time. And so I understand what you mean. And Sary completing the Ufentun challenge and almost got gold. Another silver on an Assassini challenge. That was much better than what I did, honestly. So, congrats. And now you have to go to the final location where you have to do all the challenges yet. So we're still in for some more challenges. Well, we're going to discuss your comments in the chat. The challenge is test your knowledge of exploiting the enemy AI and making sure targeting doesn't bug out. Yes, especially part 1. Part 1 was really you trying to exploit the game's issues and trying to make sure that the game did not mess up your challenges. I think it's in the west or north. Oh, okay. It absolutely was not what I expected. But the St. Guthlak one, they said in the chat that it's the worst one for combat and archery.
We do what we can.
We do what we can. But, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, if we want to just get to the end, we can just get bronze and let's go. So, it's not too bad. Yeah. The bug of enemies dying by themselves is still happening with the new challenges.
Oh, it's that one.
What? Which one?
The one with the time?
Oh, yes, this is the one. Yes, this is the timed one, and Sary is saying, okay, you're doing this. Okay, so this is the one where you have to use the Rise of the Valkyries thing, but you have to also kill all the guards. I'm not sure if I need to kill all the guards immediately, but I won't be able. And I'm already taking too much time, I think.
Yeah, you should start again.
Yeah, I'm gonna start again. Where is okay? That was not a good start. Okay. I was just getting the hang of the controller and everything. So yes, let's try again. The loading times for the retrials of the mastery challenges are pretty slow. Super slow. Am I a hypocrite because I hated the mythological stuff in Odyssey but I love it in Valhalla? Not necessarily. I mean, it really depends on your taste. I really didn't like. I did like the mythology part in Valhalla in the main game, while I absolutely did not like it in the DLC. You don't have to consider yourself a hypocrite. After all, it really depends on your judgment. So, ooh.
You have to use the ability.
Yeah, I can't because I don't have enough adrenaline. Now I do. But here we are. So in order to complete this challenge, you should, keyword being should, use the Valkyrie challenge to teleport in the proper areas, and you shouldn't die as I'm doing right now. So, okay. So I don't think I have enough adrenaline again. So once again, I can't do. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. So you need to use this one to, in order to teleport to the proper locations. And the same goes here. I should have got the thing here. There we go. So the dummies are there pretty much to help you teleport to the proper locations. Let's try again. Although we have this one first to do. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it, but let's try at least, at the very least. At least let's try to get bronze. Can you please die? Thank you. Where is the location? Here. There we go. And then we have the enemies here. It's taking me too much time. Only 40 seconds. Well, 50 seconds. Come on, come on, come on. You can die, you can die, you can die. No, not like this. Is this the last one? No, there's more. Come on, go up. Not him, come on. 23 seconds. I'm not gonna make it. Come on! Why didn't he do that? I don't think I will make it. Please die.
We have 9 seconds.
8 seconds. Come on! Come on! Yes! Did I?
Yeah.
Did we make it?
Yeah.
Yes! I was so bad at that. Wow. Alright. Hello, Red Erudito. Welcome, welcome, Chris. Restart and use hard attacks. I did perform pretty badly, but yeah. This was way too hard. Yeah.
We have bronze. That's what we
We
do.
got bronze. That's what we came for, so. This one was the toughest for me. Had to keep close track of the time. And it really came down to using the dive ability strategically and avoid getting stuck anywhere too long, which is what I did. So yeah, I liked them in all 3 games, but I dislike how overused it becomes in Dawn of Ragnarok. Totally unnecessary in my opinion. What was it about? Let me check the chat. I think I missed it. Oh, Sary wants me to play again. Are we doing the... Oh no, I hate doing... Like, it takes me too much time to do the...
I'm unable to use the ability.
Oh, you
so-
can't use the ability. But yes, you can. So in this challenge, we need to get the weak points. I don't even see the marker. Where is it? So it's not a good start for me. Can you please? Thank you. Okay. Can you please? Oh no, it's gonna be super slow for me. So okay, so what you need to do is aim the ability and hope that they die. Please die. Okay, it didn't work at all. Let's try again. Please die. There we go.
If you want, I can keep the
Yeah,
weak
so
spots
we
and-
can check. You can get the weak points that you're much better than I am. I can check the chat in the meantime, and then I can use the ability. By the way, on Xbox, there's no achievements for the second batch of Mastery challenges. Yes, we discussed it earlier. I think it's a bugger of some kind. Not really nice, honestly. I think I saw some people mentioning it in the Ubisoft forums this morning as well. I think they're gonna add them at some point. It's gonna be soonish, I guess. Dawn of Ragnarok finding Fritjover bug still not fixed. Tira does not jump in the boat. Oh no. I remember some people mentioning it when the DLC was released. That is kind of like mandatory for the story to go on. So I hope that they're going to hotfix that as soon as possible. Just got the Aesir Eye and Old Father Eye patch. What's the Aesir Eye? The Old Father Eye patch, yeah, that's the... You can get that in the Valkyrie Arena, I think. Along with the other Old Father items. I only just realized how much easier the bow challenges are if you play with mouse and keyboard. Yes. But we do not, really. I mean, we could. Sary is saying no. So, we do as the missus says. Are they coming to you? But they are not supposed to. Their arena is down there. I believe that the Yggdrasil Animus thing in Valhalla was an inspiration from the Assassin's Creed movie. The branches, I would say, yes. Oh, you did them?
Mhm.
Okay. Teamwork, I guess. Let's see if I can actually do this. What's their life? Okay, not good. Not good.
Oh, did I have to lower the light?
Yeah, probably, but
Oh,
I can
sorry,
still
you
do
have
that.
to tell me.
Oh, it's fine. I think we can still manage. Because, yeah, basically, the ability as it is now is not always able to kill. So you need to lower their life and dodge all their attacks otherwise. Okay, that's okay for him. Ouch. That's okay for him, I think. Who else? I think we're good. Are we good though? Please don't hit me. Ah, I was about to say something. Okay, well, it didn't work as well, but it's fine. So, next part. Was so close. I think you should have 3 more now and 3 more again. The 3 here. Spot. I forgot about the riddle. Can you please repost it in the chat? Because I think Chris, I think, is also a person that likes riddles and stuff like that. So maybe he will also join in trying to understand the riddle. I really liked how the team designed the levels in this challenge. They really read the feedback left by the community and rectified part 1's mistake. Now they're fairly settled. I do agree. There's a tiny but still existent margin for errors. So I do like that you can enjoy them more without feeling too much constrained. Without feeling constrained too much, or without feeling that the game is actually trying to make you lose. Okay, my time now. Okay, so nope. Nope. Come on, come on, come on. Go. There we go. So the riddle was, eaten by darkness, the darkness marches to its tribulation. Who is this person? Who is dark in the Assassin's Creed games? Eaten by darkness, this darkness marches to its tribulation. Who marches? I really can't think of anyone again. This is very tough. Your father? What do you mean? What do you mean? Should be an Assassin's Creed character, I think. Oh, Shade Cormac? Why Shade Cormac? Eaten by darkness, the darkness marches to its tribulation. Eaten by darkness. Like what I mentioned earlier is that eaten by darkness, it feels like it's a like a sage that is eaten by the consciousness that they have inside of them. Clay / subject 16, that's good. Eaten by darkness, the darkness marches to its tribulation. I like the Clay subject 16 suggestion, because that's like Clay is corroded by the failsafe system. So that can be considered as a darkness, because Clay is also can be found in the black room, not the white room of the Animus. So that accounts for darkness. The darkness marches to its tribulation, though. I wouldn't know how that translates. Haytham Kenway. Why would that be Haytham Kenway? Eaten by darkness? Eaten by darkness. We work in the dark. The assassins. No, that's too easy. That's too easy. Daniel Cross. Eaten by darkness, the darkness marches to its tribulation. I think there's a joke on words here, like a play on words. Oh wow, you got a lot of enemies all at the same time. That's tough.
No.
Alright. Good job. Oh, you coughed because there was a smoke bomb in the game.
Sure.
That makes sense.
That's the reason why.
Desmond Miles. Eaten by darkness, marches to its tribulation.
Don't know if it's enough.
Let me see. That guy is not enough. Stop running everywhere, guys. Okay, I think we're good here. But there's two here. No, you're not good.
Who are these guys?
Which guys? Oh, damn. Who are these guys? Which guys? These guys? Which guys? Okay, so I think we still need to lower this guy's life. Ah, come on. I mean, I did lower his life. We could say that.
This needs to be...
Okay. Wanted to do them? Okay. Achilles. In the darkness is assassins related. Nope, not warm at all. Pretty cold. Oh, so nobody is close. I did like the clay idea in the okay. So if it's not like there's a play on words on the darkness, and especially on marches, I think. Who is a character that marches? Like a general that is eaten by darkness. I don't know. I don't know. Juno was already mentioned in our other stream. Like Ospot made another riddle about a mother, and she is the mother of wisdom. You can just stay away, and then the life will replenish-ish. So I don't think it's gonna be Juno again. But the darkness marches to its tribulation. It could be a main character. The darkness. Wouldn't Minerva be the mother of wisdom? No, I think Minerva was the sacred voice. And Jupiter was the father of understanding, and Juno was the mother of wisdom. Yeah, exactly. Sigurd may not be the answer, but he was definitely eaten by darkness. Have we had so many? Yeah. Okay, so how many... Oof.
You're dying.
Am I? No. Okay. Stop it, guys. Oh. That's it. So we got silver again. Teamwork, I guess. Have we had some other characters lose so much of their personality and then go catatonic? Charles Lee. March to the darkness. I think Ospot, you will need, you might need to give us some hint.
You should prepare 3 hints for nights.
Considering how slow we are, I mean, considering that we are so slow, I think that Hildebrand can tell us that we're very wise. I think the entire chat today is very wise. Bayek. Didn't we have already? I think we already had a... Bayek is a good answer, but I think... hello, Jatin, welcome to the stream. Darude, welcome to the stream as well. Bayek, I think we had already a riddle with Bayek. But it could be that Bayek is still here again. Is Bayek eroded by darkness and then marching to its tribulation? Maybe. Ethan, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Cass, I don't know, she kept on her toes after everything that happened to her, I guess. Yes. Hashtag Bayek sequel. I don't think it will happen. But I mean, I would like to see more stuff by Amunet in Rome, actually, rather than Bayek. Hashtag Bayek sequel. So yeah, I think like Allspot, if you have a hint of some kind, I think that we could try and get your riddle this time, if we can. Sorry, this time you have to do air assassinations, remain anonymous, and eliminate all the guards.
Easy peasy.
It is no. It's sort of easy. You have the sleep arrow though. So when there's more than one guard, you can put all of them to sleep and then air assassinate all of them. This is my gesture. This is the classic Italian gesture for air assassinate, you know? Air assassinate. Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper was a good one. How do you feel about Assassin's Creed in general? It's a tough question. It's a long one. I think that we've had a few games that were a bit far from what Assassin's Creed used to be, but at the same time, Assassin's Creed had to rejuvenate itself at some point. I think that Valhalla was a very good compromise. The main game. Good job. You can go up here, I think. Not sure. I mean, I think that at this point we have so many fans wanting so many different things that it's so complicated to say, hey, is Assassin's Creed in a good spot or not? Because like for people like me, it might not be, because I'm very much into the story and the consistency of it all. And for gameplay fans, it might be in a good spot. Spot. Darkness is a word for qualities in the riddle. So the riddle was that the character, darkness marched towards tribulation. Darkness is a word for qualities in the riddle. With rumors of Ubisoft preparing for a sell, what benefit they see, or will it be the last nail in the coffin? Hello, Matteo. Welcome to the stream. It could be both or none. I think that anyone buying Ubisoft, if that actually happened, they wouldn't abandon AC, because that's the most successful franchise at Ubisoft. So I don't think it's going to be a nail in the coffin. Eaten by darkness, the darkness marches to its tribulation, says is the riddle today. And we said that, like Ospot mentioned, that darkness is another word for qualities in the riddle. Eaten by darkness, the darkness marches to its tribulation. The person is Odin. No, I don't know. I mean, Odin is... I mean, he will be literally eaten by Fenrir, but also he is eaten by the anxiety of being killed by Fenrir. And he marches to his tribulation. Yes! He marches to his tribulation because, well, he is the one that starts the process that will lead to Ragnarok? The answer is Odin. Yes! Yes. That was tough, though. That was very tough. But super satisfying when you get the answer. Pretty much like the mastery challenges. With a nail, I meant... thank you so much, Ospot. I really love the riddles that you're preparing for each of our streams. It's so cool. Matteo, with a nail, I meant that they would take it further from its roots. Okay, that could happen. I hope that it's not the case.
Maybe not. Or maybe not.
Or maybe not. Maybe it could go back to what it was. I don't know. What has happened time and time again on AC is that new developers that are onboarded on projects, sometimes they are not. They don't always know the full... they don't have the full knowledge of the brand, and sometimes that actually can be seen in the end product. So that's not always nice. Careful. But and that could also happen if you have an entire, you decided to just get spotted?
I already got spotted.
Oh, you had already been spotted, okay. Kazakage, welcome to the stream. You had a long class, but here we are. I think we still have some time to finish the Mastery Challenge game mode. Is this the last challenge that we need to do? Yes. So, Sary just needs to air assassinate a few more guards.
Yeah, just that.
Just that. Well, you got spotted, but then you can just go away and then get back. I think it's what I did in my first run here. Depends on who buys it, right? Yes, it could go multiple directions, of course. It even depends if anyone buys it, because like I mentioned earlier in the stream, this is just early talks. And usually these kind of early talks, I mean, I would imagine that they don't get to the public until there's something solid about them. So this is stuff that can happen a lot of times for huge companies. I don't prepare riddles. Seeing your stream, I just come up. Oh, you just come up with them? Wow, you're so good though. Man, you should start a career or something in this, like in riddles and stuff for magazines. You're so good. In recent times, I have actually warmed up to the concept of AC Infinity, and I can actually see the level select screen being similar to the Helix menu. Yes. I'm not warming up to it just yet. I am expecting to see what they're going to present and how they're going to execute it. But yeah, the idea of seeing the Helix select screen from Unity, I can see that happening either seriously or even just with them making a joke, because a lot of fans are expecting that to be similar to that. Because we're humans, right? Like it's easy for us to just connect a new idea and to something that we already know. So of course, a lot of people are thinking of the select screen from Unity, but it could be something completely different. We still have to wait for a few years for that, so too early for now. Jatin, a weekend to forget for the Tifosi. Sad you had to see that. Well, we enjoyed it nonetheless. We had fun. Well, you can define fun not just for the race, but also because it was raining all day long, most of the day. But to me, it's going to be a memorable day anyway. I really enjoyed it. I'm talking about watching the Formula 1 race this weekend. Sary now who are like huge F1 fans, we went to Imola, which is 4 hours far from here, and we watched the race, but we were there the entire day, so we watched other races too, and then we were there with other fans. We had a lot of fun, even if the result in the F1 race was not amazing. I'm glad Odin didn't get what he wanted. Of course, he's remembered as a god, but that eventually changed thanks to the expansion of Christianity and Islam in your face. Good old selfish Odin. I mean, not selfish, but he very much did stuff only for himself and his friends. So, half selfish. Feels like they don't even need to sell so much as they need a restructure of the upper management, yes. And even if they are trying to do that, it seems like people are still complaining about that. So, because it seems like Ubisoft is still making a lot of mistakes as they go on. A lot of going for NFTs and getting a lot of backlash. Now we have this new Project Q game that doesn't seem like it already received a lot of backlash even before it was presented properly. So now there's also like this fame of failing company that Ubisoft has that is not really nice. They really need to get rid of that. It's not easy for the AC team to make those connections, apparently. Which connections? What did I miss? Did you see the Senna statue? No, I did not. But I've seen it in some videos. There's a statue in the woods close to the track. We did not make the time to visit it because we had to stay in our place on the grandstands, but yes. He was not selfish only when it came to Baldur. Other than that, he had no problem permanently hurting Tyr to save his skin, yes. I mean, at least Dawn of Ragnarok makes it more... makes him more understandable and less selfish. Because you can see Odin not only caring for his son, but also for some of his friends that are not the Aesir, some of the dwarves, for example. So at least it was a bit better there. But yeah, he was a jerk like every other Isu. I know Christopher's stance on this. I agree on that. Well, 99% of that, pretty much. Even the most benevolent Isu, they still partook in both the wars, and also they enslaved the humans and whatnot. So all of them are, with varying degrees of approach to them, but most of them were jerks. Odin is one of the worst, but still. The NFT stuff is an unmitigated disaster so far. So many people asked about quartz on that last PvP leak. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. The Ubisoft account kept saying, hey, it is not NFT based game, and it's not a battle royale only, but it really looks like it is. So yeah, it's not a good start. I think that at this point, even fans have, like I mentioned earlier, fans have started to consider Ubisoft like they are a bad company, so every move that they are doing is going to be super detrimental to the community and whatnot. So people are also, like, at this point coming to expect that there is something bad about any decision by Ubisoft, which is not really looking good on them. But yeah, I also agree that, I mean, it's called Project Q. I've seen fans saying, "Hey, does Q stand for quartz? Is the game filled with NFTs, or not. Yeah, not looking good on Ubisoft. They made several mistakes in a short span of time, and now the expectations on them are very negative, I must say. All these are big jerks at one point. Minerva's probably the only decent one. I would say that even Minerva sometimes can have her negative moments, even though she is probably the most benevolent one. Sure, she's the most positive character in there. Another riddle for today, because I won't be attending any streams because of exams. Oh no. Okay. Let's try and do this while we are getting at last towards the ending of the Mastery Challenge story today, and also the stream at the same time. The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. His words shall remain even after 1,000 years.
Minerva.
Who is he?
Or Ezio. Depends on...
Sary is saying Minerva or Ezio. The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. His words shall remain even after 1,000 years. Through the nest. Minerva was speaking through the eye tech. So it could be Ezio, Jupiter, Minerva. The speaker speaks through the nest, and his words shall stay through 1,000 years. The nest. Oh, hello, Yuli Bear. Welcome to the stream, I guess. Christopher is saying Basim? 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 Is it Basim? I don't think it's Basim. Did he speak through time? Kinda spoke through time in the Animus Anomalies. Let me read it again. The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. His words shall remain even after 1,000 years. The nest. The nest is the key here, I think. He speaks the forgotten truth. Through the nest. The Grand Temple is
Or
there.
it's Aita.
Aita? Why Aita?
His voice.
His voice?
Over the centuries.
But Aita, did he? Oh, because he comes over and over again. Not sure. The speaker from Origin. I thought of the speakers from Origins, but there's different people. And then Odyssey kinda hints at the fact that the speakers actually were Aita. Well, they were Alethea. Not sure. Not sure. Reda. Oh my god, is it Reda? No, it can't be Reda. The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. His words shall remain after 1,000 years. I don't think it's a he. If it were, it would be too easy if it were a he necessarily. Unless it's Jupiter. He speaks the forgotten truth. Could be Jupiter or Minerva. Because if they're speaking the truth, it's not Juno. Okay. I think it's... I don't know. Is it Minerva?
Where's the door?
You don't remember where it was. It's so tough. It's on the ground. I think we are close though. Are we though? Try and fly around.
Yeah.
There we go. Dere. Fritjover. Dere. The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. His words shall remain even if after 1,000 years. Through the nest. Which nest?
It is likely that once through this gate,
Oh, Desmond is good.
am I ready for this?
I'm trying to figure out what the nest is. The nest. Are we ready to continue, Sary?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Because now we can enter Odin's vault and see what's inside. Nest is the Yisu net. Probably.
So it's the grey.
The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. If it's the grey, it could be Juno, but Juno doesn't speak the truth. It's not her. Altair. The nest. Eivor was hit. Maybe the hit made, like, Hilderan hitting her made her wiser. Maybe that's that. Because Altair means eagle, eagle's nest. Okay. Oh, that's good. Then that would be Ezio. Ezio also means eagle.
Jesus Christ.
No, Jesus Christ. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. This kind of looks like one of the prophecies in Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey. The speaker. It's not. It shouldn't be Desmond. Desmond is the reader. So now we are entering another battle meditation session.
I'm so happy.
Where we are actually going to fight Hilderan in her Hilder form for 3 consecutive times. And we are, for some reason, dressed in our Siege of Paris outfit for some reason. I wonder if you have the same outfit even if you don't have the Siege of Paris outfit. Even if you don't have the Siege of Paris DLC saved. Herodotus, what's the forgotten truth? What's the forgotten truth? He speaks the forgotten truth. I think that the forgotten truth is the truth about humans being actually created by the Isu. So if the speaker speaks the truth through the nest, his swords shall remain. Again, it's Minerva or Jupiter. Jupiter revealed the truth about what happened with the Toba catastrophe. And Minerva kinda revealed what happened with the humans and the temples. Okay, I'm gonna go with Jupiter. Let's go with Jupiter. I don't think it's Jupiter, but I'm gonna go with Jupiter. Because it's a forgotten truth. He spoke through time, so his words, they stayed there for more than 1,000 years until Desmond listened to them. And Ezio as well, I think. Well, oh, Desmond, not Ezio. He said, who is he? Yes, but he said, yeah. Wrong answer. That's not Jupiter. Okay. Al-Mualim is a good answer as well, because he's speaking from the nest, as in the location where all the assassins are starting. Hello, Mikhail. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We are concluding the Mastery Challenge Part 2 story, while in the chat we're also trying to find out the answer to a riddle that Auspot actually added and mentioned earlier. The riddle is: the speaker speaks through the nest, he speaks the forgotten truth, his words shall remain even after 1,000 years. Through the nest. I mean, I think that the nest is the key again. The words remaining after 1,000 years are likely to be the messages sent across time. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, let's try Minerva as well, even though I think that something is not matching. Is it Minerva? What happened?
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh no! Can you get up?
No.
Can you use the ability again to get up?
No.
Oh no, we bugged through the wall to the floor.
No.
You can't use the ability to go over?
Can, but it doesn't go up.
Oh. What are we doing now? Oh, you can. Maybe you can reload the last save.
How do I do
Main
it?
with the left arrow. Is it not going? What? Oh no! Did we bug out? Oh no! Can you go with a pointer in the menu? Oh, not from here.
I don't think so.
Can I? Oh. Restart the challenge. But this is
I
not a
can't.
challenge. This is part of the story. That's the
I
thing.
can do anything.
You cannot go in the menus? Okay. So can you go with the pointer here on main?
Oh, now yes.
There we go. Yes. That's reload. Wow. Okay. Forgotten truth is the key. Forgotten truth is the key.
This one.
What? What about this one?
I use this one.
Okay, yeah, the most recent one. Should work, hopefully. Forgotten truth is the key. Wrong answer again, Minerva isn't the answer. Ah, bad. Bad of me. Is it not loading? Really? Okay, what are we doing now?
I think I'll spin like this.
No, you cannot spin like that. We need to finish this. Oh, it loaded. Okay. I'm so worried. What is happening? Imagine if you reload and restart where you were. Oh, okay. So you need to do it all over again, but we can just... Yeah, let's go back with our uni bear. The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth, and forgotten truth is the key. The forgotten truth. His words shall remain even after 1,000 years. Okay, then he
I
speaks...
go with Ezio.
Sary is saying Ezio. Why would you say that he's speaking the forgotten truth?
Because it speaks to Desmond.
Because it speaks to Desmond. And he speaks through the nest. Because he is in Masyaf. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, let's go with Sary's idea. Is it Ezio? He speaks the forgotten truth. His words shall remain after 1,000 years. Actually doesn't speak. Yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't speak, that's true.
He speaks.
Yeah, but he's not speaking to Desmond.
Yeah,
Is
he
he?
is.
Can't be Ezio? It's not Ezio.
Disappointment.
1,000 years. Oh yeah, that's true. It's 1,000 years. Ezio is just... What, 600 years before Desmond. So yeah, it cannot be Ezio. He doesn't even speak the truth, he's only a conduit, yes. So, if the forgotten truth is the key, if the truth is the key,
Am I ready for
and the forgotten truth is the one about the humans and Adam and Eve, I'm gonna go that if he speaks the truth, he's showing the truth video. So that could be Clay Kasmarek. Even though it's not his words that stay there for 1,000 years. But that is a forgotten truth. It's like a forgotten truth about the humans, and it's also called the truth video. I think you can.
Let's get
You can? Can you? Oh, yeah, okay. Altair. Clay isn't the answer. It's definitely Clay at the same time, but it's not. It's not Clay apparently. I was not absolute. I was pretty sure it was the answer, but it's not. We are living and breathing only to get the answer to the riddle. Meme moment. Yeah. It's definitely Clay. No, Clay is not the answer. Okay. So we need to start from the beginning. If it's not, the speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. It's not Minerva, it's not Jupiter, and it's not Clay. His words shall remain even after 1,000 years. Altair did not speak. He speaks the forgotten truth. Can't be Altair. Doesn't match. Can we have a clue? Because the whole series is people speaking through time. I mean, yeah, kinda. Consus speaks through time. Does he speak the forgotten truth though? And usually, the characters that Ospot's riddles are about, they usually are main characters. Like Bayek, Juno, Odin. If I give a clue, the riddle is revealed. Okay. So, like the forgotten truth revealed. Oh. The friends that we made along the way is the answer. Okay. Yes, you won, I think. The forgotten truth revealed. If I give a clue, the riddle is revealed. The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. The forgotten truth. How many forgotten truths do we have in AC? A lot of them, I guess. But I think it's that the humans were engineered. Who is speaking about the truth on the humans? It's Ducho. Truth is key. Key to what? Just one, actually. So, if it's that one, the one about humans, the forgotten truth about humans, then who is speaking it? The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. If it's not Clay, because he's not speaking it, his words shall remain even after 1,000 years. Loki doesn't even speak truths. Yeah, Yeah, that's not his main thing, I would say. Speaking the truth. I think you need to move the thing is probably. Yeah. If you see my riddles, I use similar words that mean one thing. For example, I want to say negative qualities, I say darkness. Okay, that's a hint. The speaker speaks through the nest. Nest is something else. I like the idea of the nest being the point where the eagles start. So it's like a an assassin hideout. But a nest. He speaks the forgotten truth.
The blood of Valkyries flows in my veins. Blood once spilled by the one-eyed.
So it's not Ezio, it's not Minerva, it's not Jupiter. Cassandra. I'm assuming Basim or Consus. I mean, this was tough, actually. In the meantime, when we're seeing if anyone gets the answer in the chat, we're still continuing with Sary fighting over and over. You can use the Valkyrie thing. Oh. I was about to say you can use that, and you used it. So yeah, I think that this is a fight that is not... I mean, it's pretty repetitive at some point, but... I mean... Because like the move set is also very repetitive, so you don't get a lot of variety in the fight here. And it's the similar move set to the one that you find in the other fight that you have before. Once you do this, you have to do the other two phases of the fight. So we're still stuck here for a few moments yet. Does Pythagoras say something? I bet no one will be able to get the answer. Alfred the Great, is it eagle as in the animal? I bet no one will be able to get the answer. Well, if we don't get the answer, you can let us know. If you can't get to the streams next time, maybe in the subsequent ones. You know the Valkyrie Hildur was betrayed by Freya and imprisoned by you. And still, Eivor doesn't get anything. Not here, not later. Elijah. The nest could be the Grey or the assassins themselves. Who spoke a truth through the assassins? That's what I was trying to get, but I can't. So, Ospot is asking, shall I explain the answer? I will let the chat answer. Like, guys, would you like to continue trying to understand the riddle, or would you like Ospot to explain the answer? Aya with the Creed. Aya with the Creed is a good attempt. She is an assassin. But what forgotten truth is she telling her? Okay, Game Boy SR would like to keep trying. Okay, let's keep trying. While Sary is hitting all the weak spots, even if you don't have to right now.
In fact, I'm not.
Oh, so it was just a chance that you got all the... Okay. Okay, let's keep trying. Think, people, think. I can't find the riddle anymore in the chat. The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. Through the nest. His words shall remain even after 1,000 years. Use your creativity. That's the hint. The egg of Eden. What is the egg of Eden? Oh, because of the nest, of course, that makes sense. The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. Use your creativity. Your creativity. An artist? I don't think so. There's no... Oh, I thought you were dying. No, you actually made it in time. Sigurd. Apparently it's not Sigurd. Where is he? She's an assassin who used the feminine version of a male god and carried the truth of the creed. Oh, that's Aya. Okay.
Alright.
Try and move around, because, like, yeah, parkour here works only. Try to just go around in the room and then go back. Maybe it works better. I hate the parkour here. Sometimes you can get stuck. I hate this. Okay. Good job, Sary. I know you did it intentionally. So, good job. Not Sigurd. It's not Sigurd. Okay. Who is speaking a truth? A forgotten truth. What's the forgotten truth? The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. His words shall remain. He speaks the forgotten truth. Spiders can also make nests. Not Basim. Truth is key creativity. Okay. Who speaks the truth? And it's not like Orspot is using synonyms. What is a synonym to forgotten truth? So now, in the meantime, Sary has to find Hilderan. While also trying not to get spotted. I mean, you can get spotted here. This is part of the story. Oh, good job.
I feel you near.
I am using synonyms. Yeah. So forgotten truth is a synonym for... not for history, for abandoned. I can't. Is it Mimir? I'm master of synonyms.
My mother told the tale since I was
Wait, no. Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci.
defeat the one-eyed.
But he wasn't speaking forgotten truths. And it's words that are staying there for more than 1,000 years. The apple. Now we're trying not even more with characters. We're just trying with. I'm getting close. Because of the synonyms, I don't even remember what I said a second ago. I said, okay, forgotten truth. It's a synonym. What is a synonym for forgotten truth? I said history. I said abandoned. Connor. Connor. Why Connor? A forgotten truth.
I feel you.
I just stay there thinking and not saying anything more. How fun can a stream be? While just staying there and thinking. I'm getting close though. Oh, Sary, you're very close to the end, I think. It's on the other side of this wall. Are you going to try and clean off every guard?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like your approach. Speaking through the nest of forgotten truth. Something that was forgotten, that was abandoned. Who is speaking an abandoned truth, an abandoned thing?
I feel you near.
Oh yeah, I meant history. Forgotten truth means history. Oof, that was close. Ouch. And that was the end of the Mastery Challenge. Now we will see our Hildiran telling us the story. Game Boy getting close. So it's a historian who speaks, or perhaps a famous historical person who was famous for preaching. Very, very close. Okay, let's get back to the hint, to the riddle. Can't find it anymore. The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. He speaks history. His words shall remain even after 1,000 years. Then, if it's a historian, it's not Herodotus. I would have gone with Herodotus. It's something about history. Okay. The speaker speaks through the nest. Pythagoras. He's not a historian, but he showed history. His words shall remain after 1,000 years. In the meantime, our Hildur is telling us our story, the story of her ancestor Hildur, and all the generations of people that wanted to avenge her through the use of the medallion called Freya's medallion. Machiavelli. Shall I give a hint which will spoil the riddle? I think yes. The short answer is yes, because we are getting close to the end of the story of the Mastery Challenge. So we will just have to go back to Ravensthorpe. So yes, Marco Polo. That was good. Yes, I think you can give a hint, and then we can try and finish the riddle. I really, really dislike this ending. Like, what the hell? Yes. Not amazing, the ending here. Not amazing that Eivor doesn't recognize who she is. I do prefer the documents that you can find in Ravensthorpe rather than the ending here, honestly. The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. His words shall remain even after 1,000 years. What is wrong with Hildiran? I have no idea. But she believes that Eivor is so wise after showing that she is gullible in every single way. Forgotten Truth is Assassin's Creed. Oof. I need to take vengeance over my ancestors' toxic relationship. Oh, man. Yeah, not amazing. Not amazing. The speaker speaks through the nest. He speaks the forgotten truth. The Assassin's Creed. No, I think the last thing that we have to show you guys is in Ravensthorpe. So once you are done with the Mastery Challenge mode, we have shown you in our video as well. But we can go to Hildiran's house and we can find 3 more documents that tie this to everything else, to the established story. And after that, we're going to wrap up. So let's see if we can get... Forgotten Truth is Assassin's Creed. He speaks the Assassin's Creed. Who is speaking the Assassin's Creed? Darby. And his words are staying there for 1,000 years.
Who knows? Why not?
Who is speaking the creed? It's you should go on the right. Beyond there, go straight over the
Oh, to her place.
to her place. It's her house next to the battleground. That doesn't fit at all, actually. History of Assassin's Creed. Sean Hastings. Marcus speaks through the internet. Is it me? What? Marcus speaks through the internet. He speaks about Assassin's Creed, which isn't true, but he reveals us what happened in the history. His videos are so good. Oh god. Okay, that was the revelation that I didn't expect to happen at all. Bruh. Game Boy SR. You technically you guessed it. It's Patrice Desilets. Oh man. Okay, I was absolutely expecting it was Assassin's Creed characters. Okay, so now we know that. Yeah, Isu Marcus. Okay, so now your riddles can also be not about Assassin's Creed.
Meta.
They can be so meta though. Absolutely unexpected. Underwhelming. Come on, no. It was out of the box. It was thinking out of the box. Game Boy SR, I enjoyed it. So yeah, on that note, I think we can wrap up the stream. And it was so fun today, as usual. We had fun with the Mastery Challenge. Less fun with the ending. We still have some Ostara festival around us. We can drink. And we had a lot of fun with the riddles. Ospo, thank you so much for the riddles. I hope your exams will go well. And we will wait for you in the streams in the future. So guys, thank you so much for joining us in the stream today. I hope you guys are having a nice start of the week, and I hope that you can enjoy the rest of the week. I hope there's going to be more Assassin's Creed news, and in the coming days, hopefully on Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to release the story analysis for the Mastery Challenge Part 2. And later we're going to have more videos coming up that we're planning. So keep your eyes out on the channel. And take care wherever you are. Have a nice day or evening wherever you are. And we'll probably see next Monday in the next Monday stream. So take care and goodbye.